Hello, this is Adopted by Jaiden Animation Part 5. I'm getting it read by the exact same person again because I have no one to read it.
Hey! My name's Vita. I eat hot Cheetos all day and sometimes post videos, and I just like to say sorry for everyone I gave PTSD to with the singing sections last video. That's not happening again this time.
This story should hopefully be, it's much shorter and we hopefully will have less PTSD. We'll start out with the basic little image over here. Okay, so as you can see, the beginning image is just clothes. The leather jacket bag.
No.
I'm assuming a little shirt. Very short pants. Shoes.
This screams don't steal my OC.
The rings especially. That's like the topping it off, I gotta say.
When was this chapter made?
This was made in, I don't think there's a date on these. I mean, I wouldn't assume that Wattpad stories are carped and dated, but I don't know. I think a couple of years ago, possibly. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we can start reading. Author name.
Oh, dang it, someone pinged me on Discord. What is this? Author notice. Hey guys, I just realized this story isn't really working out. I'm at a loss for inspiration after I post this chapter. You all can just post some ideas for what might happen next. I will give a shout out to whoever idea I use. Just remember that, please.
You can take a look at the ideas after reading the story.
I totally would have commented, like, in a post-apocalyptic world, she has to pick up where Jaiden left off.
Exactly. Jaiden dies.
It's like The Last of Us, but with Jaiden animation.
I'd buy a PlayStation only to play that. Last of Us Jaiden edition.
Beat Joel with the golf club, but it's Jaiden. Alright.
Featuring special appearance from character James the Janitor.
Sienna point of view. Am I saying that right this time again?
That's correct.
Okay. I woke up earlier that morning and checked the time on my phone. It was 7:30, and since school started at 8:35, I had to hurry a bit. The outfit I chose was a black top with a zip at the front. Some
cute denim.
Some cute denim shorts, a black backpack, and a 4-7 ring.
Rings, because I'm obsessed.
Okay, because I'm obsessed. Black Vans and some makeup with like lipstick and concealer.
At least she admits the fact that she's obsessed with the rings.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. She was kind of treading on the lines of my immortal levels of description of clothing here, but she kept herself reserved.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was 30 degrees and I was sweating already, so I decided to bring a bag full of makeup just in case I needed to replace my face paint. I read that so wrong.
But it's sort of the same thing. It's okay.
I also put in deodorant with a pack of makeup wipes. I went downstairs while James the janitor and Jaiden were changing, and I took a Satsuma.
I think that's a Japanese trait. Let me search that up, actually. DuckDuckGo, give me the answers. So, yeah, it's like an orange.
Oh, those small things. Why would you eat one of those just to... If you live in America, one does not simply eat orange to be full.
You eat 10.
Okay, to fill me up for the rest of the day, I kept feeling weak and I nearly fainted when I was out with Theo and Aquaria at Alexandra Avenue. I didn't really know if I was still the same girl from before the fire when I was happy eating.
Didn't it happen when she was like 2 or something?
What are we like doing some Venom Snake Metal Gear Solid 5 crap here? They were replaced in the hospital and just plastic surgery as the person who did get injured, and then
I don't know if I'm the same person again.
Yeah, they filled their place. I'm not the person that I came in the hospital as. I was a man back then. I didn't know if I would ever eat properly again because I don't eat even though it hurts. I still like the pain in my stomach, and I didn't even live properly if I wasn't consistently feeling pain.
Okay.
I shouldn't be feeling pain because I was the reason my parents died.
We did start the fire.
Arson! Arson? Well, I know it was a fire, Dad. No, our son! It was you! I was the reason 3 years of my life was wasted when I could have been out making friends and improving my lifestyle. But I wasn't the reason I hated myself. It was because of society!
It's always gotta be society.
Oh, they hit the right notes on that one. And how they think people should look when going out. I ignore everything when I went to school, though, because if I started to act weird at school, no one would like me or talk to me. I told Jaiden I could walk myself to school because it wasn't far, and I knew Aquaria would be looking for me in a crowd
Well, let me tell you about this place called Discord.
It'll excel your mental issues beyond belief.
Exactly.
You think people actually care about your problems? They just want to erotic roleplay with you to the day you die, taking advantage of your emotions.
Exactly.
And you think the admins will help? They'll take advantage of you sexually as well.
Exactly. Bringing up the 20,000 different memes about admins as soon as they see a single female.
Not even that. The whole furry pedo Discord admin means one of my favorites.
We do not consider Cub a violation of our community guidelines. Welcome to this degeneracy pad.
We allow 40-year-olds to flirt up to 18-year-olds because it's legal in one country in the middle of Saudi Arabia. I know there's like some country out in the Middle East that's ridiculously like low, like to the point where it's inhumane in every way.
Well, we know where Discord's moving their headquarters. God, I'm gonna get another deleted server.
Discord didn't really care about your country in the terms of service, they just cared that you were talking crap. I walked into school and immediately saw Nancy standing by a group of people. There was a girl who was tall with blue eyes and blonde hair, who I later found out was called... Layla. Okay, there was a girl who had a really long eyelashes. I thought that said one singular eyelash for a moment. Oh no, can you imagine that? Just like your right eyelashes are just ginormous and your left ones are shaved off. And had a brown, that's not how you spell brown.
Well, I think that's a variation of brown used for specific, I don't know, I have no idea.
Up till her waist with green/blue eyes. Then there was Theo, who was standing next to the girl with green eyes, with his arms wrapped around her, and he was laughing. Dang, Theo's a simp. These girls were named Nessa, and I didn't like her one bit. Well, what did she do? I mean, if you had a crush on Theo and you're pissed off about that, that's fine, but to hate someone... Come on! Come on!
I mean, sounds like the average Discord server once again. How dare you communicate with someone I have any level of interest in? It is time to exterminate your very being from this earth.
What a female 14-year-old joins a Discord server. Discord mods. I walked past not saying a word until Theo waved and greeted me. I replied in a petty wave and walked off from to my forum, where I saw Aquaria talking to a group of girls again. She looked up and smiled at me. She jumped off the table and tripped on the floor, twisting her neck. No, Jade's the janitor. We gotta clean up on aisle 7.
There's a lot of blood this time.
He's an SDP janitor. He's used to that crap. She looked up and smiled at me. She jumped off. Oh, yeah. She pulled me into a massive hug and started to greet me. Hey! How was your day yesterday? Because you seemed to disappear yesterday when we were hanging out. Where did you go? She asked as she pulled me onto the desk to chat. Oh, hey, sorry. I had to go home. My mom called me. My bed. I replied shyly as the cute masculine Russian gets. I'm sorry.
God, we're ending up with more PTSD than last time with this one.
I kind of dozed off and didn't really listen to the rest of the day, getting distracted by Theo and Nessa. I was so mad, and Aquaria noticed. Are you okay? She asked, looking worried. She was about to ask me some questions when Theo walked up to us. Hey, see ya. Gonna chat with you about something serious right now in the practice. He asked suddenly, and we deserted the hallway with no one else.
What an end to a thing that I'm probably never gonna be able to continue for another month. Great. Also, I'd like to note the fact that finally we're back at it again with the fangirl outs at the end of the stories. That was missing in the previous chapter. Let's check the comments. There are none.
Hold up, I gotta look at the... Oh, no!
Big sad. There's no comments. No, what an ending. But it still continues for until chapter 11, so... Yeah.
So it does go on.
It does go on. It's, I guess you could read this if you want.
Alright, author's note. Hey, I wanted to write a long chapter, just wanted to remind you guys, the comment inspiration. Please vote. I left this chapter on the cliffhanger so you guys...
Oh god, nobody voted. Nobody showed up. What a big sad, I guess.
Hold up. Scroll back down, mister. Back down.
No.
Jaiden Animations ex-female reader!
We're not reading that.
Jaiden does know these exist, right?
Everyone knows these exist. It's called being on the internet. Any level of popularity is not inverse. It's directly proportional to the amount of borderline pornographic content that exists about you.
Well, have fun editing through this trash pile.
Oh god.
Anyway, I guess I'm gonna have to extend into the 8th dimension. I gotta work on this. I got this really exciting series coming up. I got a feeling everyone's gonna like it.
Okay, well, thanks for being on here again. Hopefully you're not gonna have to come back. Goodbye.
Yeah.